Good day, Turbo fans and retro game enthusiasts. Welcome to another episode of Turbo Tuesday. It was written that the spirit of the dragon lived within him, and yet Amur couldn't believe what was happening. His skin and his eyes, no longer a mere youth, he had transformed into the Blue Dragon. Transformed into a blue dragon, Amur must defeat Zowel and his evil minions, fly through 8 areas to pursue Zowel. You will face them in the final area, the Demon Palace. The object of the game is to survive 8 stages of enemies and area bosses to confront the evil Zowel. Be sure to gather power-ups along the way. It is no easy task to defeat Zowel and his minions. Dragonspirit is a single-player, vertically scrolling shoot-'em-up where you control a fierce blue dragon. The controls are simple. The D-pad moves the dragon in 8 directions. Button 2 fires forward and button 1 drops bombs on enemies below. Use bombs to smash the blue and red eggs on the ground. The blue eggs will release a power-up to increase the number of heads you have for up to 3. The red eggs release a power-up that will increase your dragon fire up to 3 times. There are also flashing enemies, which will release power-ups. Some of these include spells, which last for a limited time. Some of these spells include a reducer, which shrinks your dragon, making it easier to avoid enemies, and the torch spell, which allows your dragon to blow long streams of flames. Flashing enemies may also release diamonds and gold, which give you points. Beware of the gray skull power-up, or not power-up, which will decrease your power. Avoid it at all costs. Use these power-ups to your advantage over the 8 areas of the game. Each area ends in a large boss character. Find the weak spot when fighting these bosses. You may have to use your dragon breath or your bombs. Dragonspirit is a faithful port of the popular Namco title of the same name. It was released in 1989 for the NEC for the TurboGrafx 16 console. Take a look at this game if you're a fan of Namco arcades or shoot-'em-ups in general. Stay tuned for some video of the gameplay. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for the next episode of Turbo Tuesday. Follow us on Twitter for the latest updates.